Hey, what is up everyone? Blades for here, and today for you guys in a video of Persona 5X. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be going ahead and doing a little bit of SOS here, seeing if I can get a really high score on this side. And this is with my girl Berry. Now everyone on this team is A6 R6 except for Mitsuru here, and the main reason for this is because one, I didn't want to invest in Mitsuru myself. I just didn't like, she's amazing, I love the character, but with Fuka coming right the corner, I don't think it's really worth trying to invest into it. Two, the other problem is you don't really think it's all too needed for Mitsuru, to be honest. And luckily for us, in the side of SOS, she is not her whole rotation does not end up changing with me actually getting her A6 for this matter. So it actually kind of saves me a little bit of money, and I don't really have to do much of anything for it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go by my way. Now, of course, this is something I would only be knowing how to do this rotation if, of course, my man Earphone was not helping me here. Thanks again to the man Earphone as well. You guys have probably seen him a lot in my streams. He usually helps me out with doing some of these type rotations here. And before I was going to do this, like I usually do my Berry rotations and usually do my Berry runs, he told me, hey, try out this rotation, try out this little thing here and see if it works out, see your score. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot, see if we get a really high score on it, and if we do, that'd be freaking great. So we are trying something a little bit different, and we're trying to see how it does go. Now for me specifically, there's going to be a few things that are going to be a little different compared to other players. That's mainly just because, one, I'm being hard-headed and I don't feel like what's it called, using Mitsuru on a set that is actually meant to get her highlight up faster, as well as meant to her 3G up faster, while also making her more into a I guess you could say a more helpful version of just debuffer here. I'm more or less using her more for the DPS factor, so being a little bit hard-headed, but hey, we're gonna see if it freaking works. If it works, it works. I'm not gonna be too picky on that. But first things first here, we already got our hits in. We are back down to our other round here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and pop off my Utaba. We're using our skill 2 because we do need to go ahead and focus on this single target side of things here, and then I need to swap over to my Dionysus and get my buffs ready. So I'm gonna try and use infinite algorithm here and get this popped on off so we can start getting ready for the DPS side. For our cord here, I do need to pop off the lipstick here to give us that extra damage bonus. And this is the only reason we're using this, is because we don't actually have what's it called, we don't actually have our Summer Marion with us, so we are now missing out a little bit on that. So we do have to make up for it now at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop off our 3G, then we're gonna pop off our skill 3, boom, and then from here we can technically just do whatever we want, because now I think we should be able to easily deal some damage with our Berry, and just do double. I think double Berry is what we need to use here. So let's go ahead and pop this off, hit one of the ads immediately, getting some nice damage on the boss itself, which still dealt some decent damage itself here. But boom, get another slice in the middle, and we're dealing some okay damage at the moment. I think we should be able to climb pretty quickly on the amount of damage that we already been performing. But now we can do what we want. This round we're gonna go ahead and give ourselves a lovely old buff here. This buff itself is just going to be a wide open easy buff here, and then I'm going to use my Dionysus, or not Dionysus, my Dominion, to actually give me this 1-turn buff that's going to help us out on the attack factor. So let's go ahead and do this here, get that on ready. We should have our skill 3 ready again, so we can pop this on off to get all of our stacks back on this boss here. And then from here on, I think we're just pretty much land free. I don't think we really have to do much here. We got the knockdown, so we're already looking pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and get our buff here. And then this round, since we've already popped off our buff immediately and we gotten this all together, I could just go ahead and go back to my skill 1 if I'm right, because we don't have our 3G anymore. So we can use our skill 1 and then pop off our 3G probably the next round. So pop off those skill 1 immediately, boom, decent damage off of that as well, which is actually great to see. And this round, I guess we can go ahead and use our double Berry, because it is technically our damage round. We just need to save our double berry highlight for the final round as well. So let's go ahead and pop this off. Boom. Oh my god, the damage. I swear to god, this is the one character that on global I might genuinely just have to double down and say screw it, we are duping this character on global. But other than that, we're kind of chill. We're at 92 mil right now, which I do feel is a wee bit low, but granted, that might be because we are being still a little hard-headed, because I think we can get higher than this. Like, I feel like no doubt in my mind we can get higher than this here, but since we are being a wee bit hard-headed and we're not using what we technically need to be using here for our Mitsuru, it is holding us back on some of the damage markers that we could be getting. So that's no one else's fault but myself here. So let's go ahead and use our skill 2, use our skill 1 to get at least the buff back on finally here. We're at like 100 mil, so I mean, you know, not the best, but hey, not the worst either. So go ahead and pop this off, and then we're gonna use our skill 3 immediately. Boom. And then from here on, I think I can just go ahead and say screw it pretty much, and I'm gonna pop off my highlight first. Let's pop up the highlight. Double berry, I want to make sure we have our next huge buff. Maybe actually no, the damage we did just then was pretty decent, so you know what, let's go ahead and take advantage, use our highlight, and I think this should deal way more than enough here. Then we can just go ahead and follow up off our skill 1 here. So 10 mil immediately, skill 1 coming in clutch immediately here. We dealt about, oh okay, that was a decent bit. 162 isn't bad. We're actually doing way better than I expected, because I think the highest I got last week was like maybe 180 on this. So I say we're not in a bad point of view right now. I guess we kind of did a one up us last week, so I think we're still doing pretty darn decent. So all right, go ahead and pop over, use our infinite algorithm once again here, and then this round we're just going to go ahead and attack, get some decent damage off. Since we don't have our thing anymore, we're gonna go ahead and pop off the I used our skill 2 already, so I guess this one, I guess our only thing that we can really do here is it still has all the knockdowns, and we already used our 3G. So at this point in time, I think we just have to do our skill 1, because then we have to go back to our regular rotation of just 3G skill 3. So all right, use our skill 1, get the hit off here, nothing too big, and then from here on I'll just use my double little hit here, and we'll be able to end this off with using our skill 3. I want to say with the amount of damage we have right now, I could possibly see maybe 240 mil as a possibility, depending on how hard we do hit. But we don't have our double berry, so we do have to keep that in mind, that double berry is no longer in the script here, so we have to kind of be ready to change up anything that we can do. Now go back to our lovely Dominion here, and we're gonna pop off the skill 1 like we did once before. This is mainly to give us our attack buff that we do need here. Boom. And then we can just pop off our skill 3 once again. Come on, I want to see maybe 240 mil, please. 240 mil at minimum is what I'm hoping for. If we can hit 240 mil, I think that's already nice. I don't know how high it's really going to get us, but I think that's already decent enough. I hope, maybe. Let's see. Let's use this here, and then we're gonna go ahead and pop off our skill. Actually, I might have used that a little bit early. Yeah, it probably would have been better for me to use my highlight first than that. Oh well, so we did mess that up, but it is what it is. So let's just go ahead and deal with it here. We already messed it up for that one, but it should still get us around 240 is what I'm thinking. Oh dude, that would have did so much more if I actually hit that the right time too. I feel like that would have did way much more. So all right, let's just go ahead and just pop what we can pop. So using our skill 3, come on Berry, bring us home at least 40 mil, please. Well, I say 40 mil, that ain't gonna happen, but you know what, let's see how much damage we got. 13 mil, 20 mil. I say decent. Like we made it to 226 overall, which isn't bad. but I do feel like we can get higher. We just have to, of course, edit our way around here and most likely get up our third G a little bit higher. So 233 isn't bad. My main goal was 240 anyway, so I guess this is not bad at all. We ended up doing pretty decent for what we had there, and that immediately got us to 16th place. So right now I can say I will take it, but I'm gonna continue trying to refine this a little bit more and seeing if we can actually get a little higher than this, because a part of me believes it is so possible to get higher than this. But of course, we'll have to see in the long run and see what goes down here. I'm seeing everyone kind of running something similar, so obviously we're doing something at least decently right. Wait, a catchy, that is a rare catchy sighting. But all right, thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, everybody, stay safe, stay sharp, peace.